It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Huskies' creative quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Huskies and the Tigers, next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten up to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home.
Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hits him on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They send a tight end in motion. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He's on the move. He's running for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make 11 throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done. Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Tigers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's a throw. Hits him on the out route. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Automatic first down.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumpy, and they just did.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Wilson's got it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Tigers and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And the coverage receiver just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Cut out left. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to give him the ball.
That one gains 7. And they'll have 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Neither side separating much so far. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 16 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down. They'll try and throw it here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. This is Allen on the give. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking for a throw here. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now. On the handoff, Allen. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He completes it in traffic. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing off the play fake here. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll give him a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Allen. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Huskies take a 2nd quarter lead. You can't blame them for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Huskies push their lead to 3. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Throwing from the gun here. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hall there to haul it in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give them a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Lone back gets the handoff. He still has room inside the 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be a 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Tigers take a 2nd quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Slot receiver headed left. From the gun on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Huskies lining up for a punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Tigers returning their offense and this running back to the field. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. On first down, they'll run. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives them the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he's only able to manage 1 yard, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give him a first down. Back now, pressure on its way. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers reset, ball at the 37. He'll throw it yet again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Finds a man right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Still sticking with the passing game. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw it. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll get you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to deliver the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out in the capital city of Austin, Texas, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. A 31-point win, 38-7, the final. Next, we head off to check out another game. And as you see, they were losers in their ball game. The Snowhawks are right up there near the top of the power rankings as they finish the first half with a 6-2 record. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Huskies are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This finds Smith. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 29. Taken in by Smith. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They're going play action. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they'll have first down. Back to throw now. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now from the 30. Allen trying this straight ahead. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 27. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. He's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Throwing from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Steps up. He loses the football. Scooped up by the defense. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, Well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Back out runs their offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. That one complete to Hopkins. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take it.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this 2nd half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's had to overcome a bit of adversity.
And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. 1st down, he'll throw it. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's down by contact after picking up the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing off the play fake here. Trying for the deep ball. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. Again, he's got room. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Tigers push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense running back out now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They run with Allen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So they're left facing a 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 41. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 47. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Pass play now. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing now, off play action. Hits him on the out route. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dropping back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Return starts at the 9. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Here comes their offense out again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down. throwing it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Dump off caught by his back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He'll throw it yet again. He's got a man left. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They're now set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Number 86. A 7-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 3 now.
at the 14-yard line.
On the carry, it's Allen. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Huskies get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Huskies cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds his target, Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They're going play action. Cut out left. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They are throwing it again. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. He'll throw. He's got it to him yet again. And that one is caught.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Shotgun now on third down. And they take this in for the score. The Tigers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now this offense getting set to work here. Throwing it to start this drive. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up a throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35. Working quickly here. To throw here on first down. Has it downfield working the left. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Flushed out of the... And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Huskies get it back to within 2 possessions. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. And the Huskies cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Tigers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They'll run here on first down. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he's able to push this down to the 12. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. A tight end in motion now. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Third and a lone yard coming up. They give it to him again. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again. And now it's 4th and a yard.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
This offense getting all set for this series. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 27. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Tigers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Tigers are winners as we say so long from Canton.